Good morning from the Crafty Banana. And it's Wednesday. And on a Wednesday, I'm doing a Wednesday video for a Wednesday in the future through time travel.
It's the Crafty Nana.
I posted a picture last night of my desk and it really is a total and utter mess. But it's all fabulous things that I can be creative with. So whilst I was away, my daughter bought me a silicone mould for making my own bugs. But she couldn't resist having a play with it. So this is the mould. It's got every size of bugs and they're really quite detailed and really quite interesting. So she then started playing with it because she just couldn't resist. So this is like the really big one. There's a coloured one already up on the wall that she did. So she then started using all kinds of different colours to see how they'd work. She started mixing them and making multicoloured ones. She was having fun. Quite right, why shouldn't she? So she made all these bugs. And when I came back, they were all sitting there waiting for me, which was quite exciting. She'd also bought a whole packet of clear bug decals that you can stick on things. And I've already framed one up actually because I had a little frame on the wall that I wasn't entirely pleased with what was in it, and I framed one up and it actually looks really quite good. Close up of it. I saw this one and I just felt this had to be a piece of jewellery. And I thought if I put the pincers at the top and then put a beautiful tiger's eye bead, because I'm thinking this is like a tiger beetle. And then I was thinking I would put this pearl and ammonite fossil at the bottom, hanging down from it. And then I thought I'd make a whole chain using pearls, black beads, tiger's eye beads. A while back I bought a stretchy tiger's eye bracelet and now those beads are coming in useful. So that's one project. And then I thought if I was doing a beetle, I ought to do matching earrings. And I thought, well, if these two were black, and I'm also thinking I might rub some gold powder into it to bring it out a bit, and I think I would then do the earrings the same, and then maybe hang these pearls but take them off gold and put them onto silver so they match the silver mounting on the ammonite, and then put a little black bead or a gold bead in the top and hang them as earrings. So all sorts of thoughts came to mind with this. So this is one project that I've got going. Now also, whilst I was in Thailand, I found these exquisite beads. So I've just been playing with them. But the problem is they need these beads in between. But I love this necklace, and although it's really, really long and I like to wrap it around 3 times, I don't really want to take it apart to put it with the beads. So I've just been trying to sort of mix and match and make it work by adding some greener ones between the bluer ones. I also found this little tiny scent bottle. I don't like the fact that it's got a silver chain on a brass bottle, so I'll probably play with that as well, but that could become another necklace. I found these beads which I think are absolutely beautiful. Really, really, really pretty. Whether they'll get made into something else or kept as a bracelet, I haven't decided yet. I will save one pair of the smaller beads to make earrings to match the necklace. These beads really are quite something, so I really want to do them justice, so I'm going to work at them. I also picked up these 2 beads and these 2 glass beads. So quite a few little projects there that I've got to do. My butterfly's back downstairs because I dropped him and some of the beads came out, some of the stones came out, but I put them all back in again because I'm good like that. Another project. My daughter came home with these 2 spiders from GGG. They're all in a bag, so you couldn't really tell. They're pretty good. I mean, they're beautiful spiders. Really beautiful, little shiny eyes. But one of them's missing a leg and they've got no bums. They are bumless spiders. So I'm going to have to make them bums. I was actually contemplating whether I would make them furry bums. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So a thing I showed you when I was last on my Wednesday craft one was this earring stand that I made, and on it is an earring. The other one had broken, the pin had come out, so I'm just mending it here. Now I thought I would just mention this little hack in case any of you didn't know about it. I'm sure you all do, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're using super glue to mend something and it's very fiddly and you haven't got a lot of stuff to hold it together and you're a bit sort of worried about it, the trick is to sprinkle a little bit. I'm just going to move the light again. The trick is to sprinkle a little bit of baking powder into the wet glue, and it literally sets like cement. So something that was a little bit lacking in strength to hold it together then becomes absolutely solid, and you get a really good mend. So that is really worthwhile noting. Now it's also really good if it's a piece of broken china and there's a little tiny bit missing out of it, so that when you fill it in, if you use the baking soda into the super glue, you can rub it back down again afterwards with a little bit of sandpaper. Really good little hack, that. So that can now go on with the other earring onto my earring stand that I made out of the broken bits. And it's quite cute now it's finished. Just painted it black, painted the back gold, and now I have a nice earring stand. Not plenty, but I hate things to go to waste. I'm always making things. So another thing I mentioned was this little necklace that I thought that I would fix up from Jalan, Japan. And this is the piece, it's actually an earring. This is the piece that I'm going to put into it. It's got nothing in the middle at the moment because it had a very tacky plastic bead in it with holes for stitching. It just didn't look very nice at all. I don't know why this camera keeps going dark. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to use to fiddle with that. So that's another one that I'll be coming back to you with. Another one, I picked this up fairly cheap, I think it's under 10 ringgit, because it snapped. So again, this might be another one that's a very good candidate for a little touch of super glue and baking soda. If not, I might have to use some epoxy resin behind it, but I thought it was worth rescuing. I think it's quite nice. But I did actually wonder whether I might actually put a bug in where it's broken to make it even stronger and hold it all together. So that's another one you'll have to come back and see later and see what I do with it. I'll take a picture once it's fixed. So as you can see, I've got really quite a lot to go on with. As I said, I'm struggling with this one because I don't want to do the beads in a way that they don't do these gorgeous tie beads justice. I really want to try and make it look as good as I possibly can, so I really probably will fiddle about with these. I want to give these boards a mention that I'm using. They really do make beading so much better. Have I got this one under? Yes, I've got one under this one. Now, I didn't buy these. I was actually given these by a wonderful friend, Lauren. But I use these, and I use them all the time, and I use them with the children as well. It makes it so much easier to work out what beads you want to use, how long it's going to be. You can put the beads that you're using into the pockets, then set them out so that they look good and are working for you. So damn useful, really. Really, really useful. Now, I'm really not happy with what this camera's doing with the light. It just keeps getting darker and darker and darker. I keep moving the light. I'm hoping that it comes out all right. I might have to do this whole thing again, but never mind. Okay, another JJJ find that I wanted to show you. This beautiful vintage bag with little diamantes and pearls, 10 ringgit. It says Die Bells. Top Carpi. Oh. Top Carpi's the palace in Turkey. So that's a bit surprising. Anyway, absolutely gorgeous. Put up to the light. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Really, really cute. Oh, JJJ never lets me down, you see. Now, I will tell you, my daughter is just as addicted to popping in there. It's her fix to give her a little bit of happiness. And so when I'm not here, she's still going. And that's why I come back to a table piled full of interesting, odd things that I definitely will use and definitely will play with. So it's like always a surprise when I come home. Also, she bought quite a few bits of clothing this time, so I've just done a haul wearing the things that she found whilst I was away. She did really well. she did a good job. So I was really pleased with that. Now, the last thing that I want to show you, which is a carryover from the last craft video I did, which is quite a while ago now, the book. Kept changing my mind, kept doing different things. In the end, it has ended up with silk butterflies on the floral fabric. It's nice and tough. It's all stuck down beautifully. The spine, although you can see the sort of squares of the tape that I put on it, I don't think it's not a terrible thing, and it really has made it very strong. I love the silk butterflies. I did try painting them coloured, but it looked better in just the plain cream than it did when I coloured them up in real butterfly colours. It was too much with all the florals behind. So I changed my mind about the edging. I've just got to play with this a little bit, but I think I'm just going to put a plain frame around the picture like this. So the only thing I've then got to do is, apart from attaching the frame, is I've just got to put, although it's quite tidy inside, I'm just going to put something that finishes off these edges so you don't see the fabric line round, and the same for the back. It's all quite neat and tidy. I'm just going to make it cute. I'll probably make, do some flowers that sort of make a border rather than just odd scraps. Make them cut out, make it pretty. So, solid. Not going to break in any time soon. Really, really happy with this. And because my little boys absolutely love flowers, happy. Really, really happy. Just got to finish fiddling with this last bit on the front. Finish those edges on the inside, and that is then good to go for my little grandsons, and I'm pleased with that. So out of the madness and the mess that's all over my desk, I'm going to make treasures appear. I'm going to make lovely things happen, and hopefully I'll be able to show you as I go along what I've done. I'll carry on faffing around with these beads until I'm happy that they're good enough for the beautiful tie beads. I shall have great fun trying to work out how to attach. I think I'm going to have great fun working out how to attach this monster bug onto this necklace here. All of these things I will show you when I've done them, take some photographs for you, put them on. In the meantime, have fun this week. I'll be back next week. See you at the weekend. Bye for now from the Crafty Nana and her messy desk. Messy desk full of potential.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Bye for now.